All right, hello, this is Marie Diary. So I'm here to do another video. I keep messing with these tripods and phone stands. I can never get the angle that I want right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna do this video anyway. Hopefully you don't have no interruptions with the live. Um, so let's get into it. My spirit guides, my angels, and archangels, only of the Most High, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me always, including when I'm doing these readings and videos on this channel. I ask that you give me the clearest view of the reading through the cards that I decide to use and have in my hand. I ask that you return any and all negative energies from people, places, and things, including any ill will intent sent towards me. I ask that you return it back where it needs to go immediately, permanently. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you. So there is a title for this video. It says, do they understand the magnitude of what they did, like on a global world level, feeding into this? So I'm going to actually use two oracles to start off with before I do the tarot. First one is like the astrology, or I don't know the name of this deck by heart, so I'm just going to see what comes out. All right, so what do we need to see from this deck to clarify the energy? Do they understand the magnitude of what they did globally to feed into this? Like, you could have a part to play in this, but it's like these other people have a part to play in this too. So let's see what comes out. All right, so what do we need to see from this deck to clarify this energy for the reading right now? Do they understand the magnitude of what they did globally, or global, feeding into this? What cards do we need to see to clarify this energy? All right, we got the 11th house, and that talks about, it came up in, like, I would say the reverse, because this is the outcome. It says spiritually freedom, mentally associations, physically your circle of friends. So this has to do with associations, a group of, or a circle of friends. I feel like that's why this card has the circle on it. In reverse, it talks about, well, in the upright, it talks about spiritually for humanity's sake, mentally your hopes and wishes, and physically do it for the future. This definitely has something to do with the future. I feel like the future is pertaining to now, and or maybe I feel like the future actually pertains to some a few years back, and then currently, now, and forward. That's what I'm getting for the future. All right. The back of the deck, you had the 6th house. It talks about, it's also in the reverse. It talks about spiritually service to others, mentally what is good for us, and physically your work. So this definitely could have something to do with somebody's work, like as far as what a lot of energy into. Is giving me the Ace of Pentacles. All right, and then in the I would say the upright, I guess. Spiritually, it says as a full-time job, mentally serving, and do it a little at a time. So I feel like people, or this whole energy is like they've been doing it a little at a time. It's definitely been like, even though it's been a little bit at a time, it's been like a full-time job as to what this is talking about. I'm definitely going to take the them two cards. All right, what else do we need to see to clarify this energy? As do they understand the magnitude of what they did global, feeding into this? I just see 444 on the clock. What else? What was that? That was Pisces. That was about to come out. It's in the upright, so it says spiritually your dreams, mentally your idealization of, physically be a part of something overwhelming in. So I definitely feel like this was something major and overwhelming, having to do with like your work. This definitely could pertain to, like I said, a group of people. meaning like I feel like it's giving me the energy of like the Ten of Pentacles. So this could have to do with like friends, family member, associates, enemies, all of the above. Like everybody, every single person included. All right, any other cards in the Pisces is definitely giving me the energies of the Moon card. So it's like whatever this was that they don't understand the magnitude, it definitely was something that was something was hidden about this, some kind of hidden agenda or secrets, or this has something to do with some kind of hidden agenda or secrets with these associations in this circle of friends or family members or enemies, foes, whoever. Like I said, anything else to clarify this energy, as do they understand the magnitude of what they did global feeding into this? What other cards need to be seen from this pile that clarify this energy? You got the third house. And that talks about your spiritually, your ideas, mentally, short-term thinking and trips, physically, who or what is around you. That's also came up in the reverse, I will say, if I'm taking it like that. And then the other side, upright, it says spiritually, by making the right connections, mentally, the idea in question, and physically, get your ideas going. So it's a lot of energy of like the sixth house when it was talking about your work and like what you put in your energy into, or what you may have been like. Well, so actually the sixth house in Pisces and in the third house, because in Pisces it says your idealization of, and then you got the third house talking about your ideas, and then also in Pisces it says your dreams. So this definitely has something to do with someone's dreams, somebody's ideas, you know, what they, like I said, what they've been putting their energy into. And then in the third house, the upright side again, well, it says spiritually, by making the right connections, mentally, the idea in question, and physically get your ideas going. So something you could have been put, like I said, putting a lot of work in. They don't understand as to what, these people don't understand as to what they did that could have affected somebody's, their ideas, their goals, something that they had been putting a lot of time and energy into. They don't understand that this could affect something in like a major way, whether it, you know, is coming out as, or it is coming out as good or bad, or positive or negative. All right, any other cards from this pile for the final last time to clarify this energy, as do they understand the magnitude of what they did global feeding into this? All right, and that just went on the floor, but let's see. Oh, it's another house, but it's on the opposite side. All right, so it's the 12th house, and it came, well, I picked it up in the reverse. So it says spiritually, your faith, mentally, hidden tendencies, physically, large institutions or overwhelming events. Again, if I'm taking this in the reverse, the blue, which is the outcome, you know, I'm just saying reverse. I don't know why I'm saying it like that tonight with these cards, but okay. And then the upright, it will be spiritually seeking oneness with all there is, mentally, philanthropy, and physically keep your involvement hidden. So it's like however this is resonate, or however this is going. Like I said, I did say, so you got two cards that's giving me the energy of the Moon card. So you got the 12th house, and you got the in Pisces, the back of the deck, you got Neptune, which also again is talking about spiritually the idealization of, mentally confusing, mentally confusion regarding, physically sacrifice. So I felt like these group of people was taking a sacrifice on doing something. And then the other opposite side of the Neptune, it says spiritually inspire others with, mentally be prepared to sacrifice for, and physically yielding is the only way to. So it's like two cards out here talking about, well, actually three, talking about ideas, idealization. Um, I feel like, so Neptune fell under in Pisces, and they both talking about ideas and idealization. Like there was definitely some confusion around the energy of this reading, because something that these people, or these energies, these group of people, because in the 11th house it talks about associations, a group, of circle of whatever, friends or whatever, something they was feeding into, very overwhelming, or it has been very overwhelming. This definitely could have something to do with the future, I feel like, because the card that's talking about the future, which was, that was the North Node, but I put it back. And then you got the 12th house, which is also talking about like hidden tendencies, hidden, or somebody keeping their involvement hidden, about whatever these are. So it's like these people in these associations or these circles are keeping something hidden, and definitely has also something to do with large institutions or overwhelming events. That's what the 12th house is talking about. So this is like, I don't feel like nobody's understanding, or these people, or these group of associations that's could be part of or separate from these large institutions or overwhelming events, they don't understand that them feeding into this, in like, especially in a negative way of what it's doing, because this definitely could have something to do with somebody's ideas. It's basically three cards out here talking about ideas and idealization, which is, the same thing. Somebody definitely was doing something, or have been doing something, a little at a time. All right, what was the other deck I was going to? Okay, I think I was going to use this one. All right, so what do we need to see from? Yeah, we got the deck splitting at Liberator and Judge. They both are in the upright, but the shadow attributes for these cards: Liberator, it says imposing your own training over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. I feel like these association, excuse me, of these group of circles of friends, whoever they are, like I said, that's giving me the energy of the Ten of Pentacles, and these large institutions pertaining to these overwhelming events that they're like hiding their involvement in. They are ignoring the legitimate constraints. Like they don't have no chill. Like whatever they've been partaking in, they don't have no chill, and it has to do with this person's ideas, their idolization, something that they have been putting a lot of work into, that could have been overwhelming. Because, okay, now I see you got two cards talking about overwhelming. You got in Pisces physically saying be a part of something overwhelming and then you got the 12th house physically. It also says large institutions or overwhelming events. Those are both also like talking about overwhelming, like like something is overwhelming. Again, I'm saying it's basically something that people have been feeding into, and it's been, it has to do with years previous up to current, into future, so this has been going on for a minute. You got Judge, the shadow attributes of that. It says offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. So somebody definitely could be using some kind of authority. They're misusing that, because on this card you got a judge basically, or someone in like a judge, them jack, well, it's not a jack, I think it's like a coat or something they call it, or a gown that they put on, and this person has like a scale in their hand, you know, has the two scales balance. What do they call that? No, you know those scales that go up and down. So yeah, maybe something to do with a woman could be significant, because I'm getting the energy of a woman on that Judge card. So something with a woman energy could be connected to this associations and these circles that they're hiding something, or this woman could be part of some kind of large institutions that has to do with these overwhelming energy, this overwhelming energy. Yeah, somebody definitely could be in hiding, because you got the Hermit coming out, and that just went on the floor. And you know, in the tarot deck, the Hermit card, it talks about intuition. It also could talk about like somebody in, like, I would say like hiding or something like that. But basically, with the shadow attributes of this Hermit card, it says withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others. Excuse me, refusing to help those in need. So yeah, but let me see, what's this card that just, yeah, concealment. Somebody's definitely, this card just flipped back. Somebody's definitely keeping something concealed, or it has been some kind of concealment. What's this other, another card just flipped back? Let's see what that is. Resurrection. Yeah, something definitely could be being resurrected, or will be being resurrected. That's the goddess Isis, and then you got the goddess Hel, which is Hel. Just need one more L, and it'll say hell, but it's Hel probably. I guess I'm assuming that's what it says. Hel, Hel. All right, so let's see. Teacher, King. All right, so I feel like with these two cards coming out, and I wasn't really ready, the Teacher, King, it says teacher, shadow attribute. It says manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. And then King, shadow attributes, it says excessive feelings of entitlement and rulership without restraint. So I feel like this person definitely could be also connected to these associations and these circles of friends. They could be part of this 12th house that, you know, they're keeping some kind of involvement hidden. Yeah, definitely with some kind of hidden tendency or something like that. Or they definitely, with the goddess of concealment, they definitely are concealing something, whatever that they had to do with this 12th house, or these or the 11th house, which talks about the associations. Like they're concealing that, they're keeping their associations hidden, or whatever their hidden agenda or secrets is. But let's see. Let's get a few cards from from this deck. It says, do they understand the magnitude of what they did global feeding into this? Do they understand? Oh, this actually came out in reverse. So you got visionary. Yeah, it's like they didn't want somebody that was child divine. They didn't want somebody to put with child divine and visionary coming out in reverse. They definitely didn't want somebody to put, you know, the time and energy and work into something. Like, I feel like they wanted to affect this person who was looked at as a child divine, or something to do with divine. All right, because I usually don't have these cards in reverse, but they did. So let's read them in reverse. So the shadow attribute for visionary, it says selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So I definitely feel like people are keeping their involvement hidden about possibly or doing, selling some kind of insights that had to do with somebody's ideas, their dreams, something that they've been putting a lot of service and work into, that, you know, mentally it was what, you know, it says mentally what is good for us. So it's like mentally what it was good for the world globally. Somebody sold something to the highest bidder. And also, you know, again, it says shadow attributes. It says compromising your visions to make it more acceptable. So I feel like I'm getting the energy from that. It's meaning like compromising. They compromising your vision to make it more um acceptable, more, but more for them, not for you. Like for is making it more better for whoever is not this child divine. All right, the child divine also came out in reverse in the shadow attribute for that. It says an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. Yeah, they definitely wanted this child divine to not be able to protect themselves. I feel like that's why these associations, these circle of people, whoever they are. Okay, another card just flipped up. They didn't want this child divine to be prepared for the future with whatever they was doing, whatever they was this hidden tendencies or hidden agendas was. They didn't want this child divine person to be able to prepare themselves for the future, because I feel like Neptune, they wanted to sacrifice this person. Yeah, you got exorcist at the back of the deck. The shadow attribute for that, it says fear of facing your own demons. It's like they didn't want this person to be able to face their demons. Oh shoot. So another card just flipped up, but the other one that I think that first one that flipped out was revenge. Yeah. Somebody definitely, this was the energy. So the concealment was that these people were doing this out of revenge. Somebody was doing something out of revenge. Whoever these group of associations, these friends, family members, associates, enemies, foes, whoever this is, they was doing something out of revenge. The goddess of revenge. Okay, I think it just flipped back to the card that it was at. I think. So another card just flipped up. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, purification. So, oh, another one. Let me see. They keep flipping up. Compliance. I feel like they could be doing this because this child divine person is not being in compliance about something. Dang, all the cards get. Yeah, death card or transformation. No more. Don't flip up no more. So, yeah, all of those cards just flipped, like to the card. But it's like they didn't want this person to be prepared about whatever that's been going on that has to do with global. They didn't that they've been feeding into putting out something that has something to do with this person, this divine person, because basically they wanted this person to be in reverse. I feel like that's why visionary and child divine came out in reverse. They didn't want this person to be prepared for this. It's like that's why they was working with these group of circles of friends that was in this association. They was keeping something, whatever this hidden tendencies or involvement was. This was the concealment that they wanted revenge, or something with revenge could be significant that had to do pertaining to this child divine person, or this person that could have been looked at in some kind of way as child divine, that has something to do with this person's dreams, ideas. And they definitely been doing this a little bit at a time. Even though they've been doing this a little bit at a time, it's like they've been doing it as like a full-time job. Because like they definitely wanted to, I feel like from Neptune coming out, they wanted to like sacrifice this person. What else from this deck, if anything, to clarify this energy? Or do they understand the magnitude of what they did global feeding into this? Mentor. So something with a mentor could be significant. Mentor light attribute, it says passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Shadow attributes, it says inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master. Imparting false instructions. So I feel like from shadow attribute, these group of associations, they were imparting like false, I want to say like false information, along with whatever information that was there, they was including a lot of stuff that was false, but they were doing that out of revenge. And they was keeping the concealment was that they was keeping this hidden, like, and this definitely could have spread to these large institutions that caused a lot of overwhelming energy or overwhelming events. But they didn't care, is because like they wanted to, the revenge was to like sacrifice this person or sacrifice this person's work or sacrifice this person physically. It was to, that was the main purpose, was to to sacrifice them. Yeah, you got Shapeshifter coming out in reverse. So usually these cards don't be coming out in reverse, so I'm very surprised. But since it's coming out in reverse, the shadow attribute for that, it says projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So yeah, that's what they definitely was doing. With adding on this false information, whatever it was, about this person's dreams, work, being a part of these associations, this group, a circle of people. Yeah, that was the purpose, was to their personal agenda at the moment was revenge, and whatever the revenge was for, basically to cause an ending. I feel like too, because you got the goddess of transformation out here, and they feel like also because this person, this divine person that they wanted in they want the person that this divine person that they wanted to be in this low vibrational energy, or to not be this divine person or whatever it is. It was for their personal agenda. They wanted something for this person to come to an end, whether it had to do with their work, whether it had to do with their association with people. It's like they didn't want them to be, like I said, they didn't want this person to be prepared for the future, or to be able to be prepared for the future with what ideas they had that they put a lot of work into. They didn't want this person to be prepared for that. What was that? That was, yeah, Femme. Okay, so it's turning over in the upright, which is the light attribute. That's how I'm reading these. And that talks about highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Yeah, maybe this person could have been looked at as like a female, like somebody, a feminine that has some kind of erotic energy in some kind of way. But these people were addicted to it. Even though they were trying to cause an ending for this person with the goddess of transformation, they're addicted to this energy. I feel like this is what they really caused, even though they don't understand what they did globally, feeding into this. They have drawn a lot of attention to this person, which has, this global energy has everyone being addicted in some kind of way, like they're obsessed. Even though the true intention was to cause revenge, they have a lot of energies addicted to whatever this is. Anything else from this pile to clarify this energy out here? Anything else to clarify this energy out here? Any other remaining cards to clarify this energy out here? Anything else for the final and last time? Oh, that was a spot to come out. What's that? Gossip. Yeah, I'm going to take it. So, gossip. With them being in these groups, these circle of friends, concealing what they was doing, what their plan was, basically there's a lot of gossip going on with the shapeshifter coming out in reverse. It was connected with a lot of gossip. Again, the shadow attribute for shapeshifter, it says projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So yeah, whatever their personal agenda in the moment, which was revenge, it definitely circulated a lot of gossip. This is why this is what was not going to have this person that was looked at as divine. This was not going to have this person looked at as divine on whatever their vision was, which was connected to their work or whatever they was putting a lot of ideas and idolization in. They all this gossip caused it causes it was this is like part of the revenge, that they wanted. Like they, even though they spreaded this and they caught this was their cause, these group of people, they was killed. They was keeping their concealment hidden, but at the same time, they gossiping. Yeah, the light attribute for gossip, it says awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. But I feel like this is what these group of associations, these circle of people, this is what they were not doing. They were not considering another's, which is this person that the child divine that they wanted in reverse. They were not considering this person's feelings. They were definitely, excuse me how I'm talking right now. They were definitely not honoring this person's trust, because the whole idea was for them to, it was, they was trying to, cause some kind of revenge, or this is what they wanted was revenge. Let's see, could we get 2 more cards or whatever else you want me to see for this final last time? I said 2 and 2 came out. Let's see. 4 came out. Okay, let me put these back. Let's see what these say. Bottom one, it says Avenger, followed by Vampire, group of 3 or more, and Angel. So it's like these people with them gossiping, this is the energy that they was in, like this Avenger Vampire energy. Those came out. And look how this Avenger has like the mask on with the cape and everything. And then you got this vampire card. And you know what vampires do. So this will be the cause of them, all this gossip and them, hiding their concealment of what they, what was going on and everything. And then you got the card that says group of 3. So yeah, it's like this is definitely a part of what their plan was, being in these group of associations, whether they're friends, associates, enemies, family members, whatever the title is, against this person that, again, you got the Angel card, the last card that came out. This Angel, which is, they wanted this person to be in the okay, so the Angel, I feel like, is the divine, which is like the first part of the first 2 cards came out. They wanted this person to not be that, or not looked at as that, like, because they don't feel like this person is that. I feel like that's why those 2, or maybe this is what these 2 people, this is part of the group of people that is, they're not child divine, because these 2 came out in reverse. And I feel like for them to this come out in reverse, it's like their vision was blocked, or like their like all of their chakras was in reverse. Like if I'm reading from my oracle deck, when they chakras come out in reverse, it's like all of their chakras in reverse. And this was, they all going up against this person that is like, could be some kind of angel, or so that could be 2 different, like, scenarios. I don't know. I mean, I know, but I don't mean to say I don't know. And then, so light attribute, it says helping those in need with no expectation of return. Yeah, they knew that this person does this or have done this numerous of times. They are the type of person that is helping those in need. And it could be the most smallest thing. It don't have to be something very like major. It could be the smallest thing. And these people working in these group associations, these circles, they definitely keeping their involvement hidden, because their plan was for revenge. They didn't want this person to, like, basically, I'm getting like, they didn't want this person to see this coming, what they was doing, whether it had to do with this person's work or their idolization. You know, I feel like it has to do with something that has to do with writing or whatever. Because like on this one, the third house, it has like this, what you call it, a scribe or something. I don't know. But then also a phone is on here too. I didn't even realize that. It's a phone on here too. So like a lot of the gossip too could have came from communication on the phone. So not only do you got the scribe with the feather, which will be like the feather with the pen, but you got also a phone on there. Excuse me. Me for my, yeah. So yeah, I feel like a lot of gossip could have definitely went through phone or text or whatever. That's what I'm getting. But it definitely could have been about this person's work. And this work could have been this person doing something with writing or something like that. Or something close to writing. All right, what do we need to see from this tarot deck to clarify this energy? Yeah, it's like they wanted this person to be in the Eight of Swords. For that to be the first card. Or this definitely could be how these people are feeling now that this is like coming out. Yeah, this definitely could have something to do with the past. The Six of Cups just flew out on the floor. So this definitely could have something to do with the past. For that card, the fire on the floor. Yep, it was the Six of Cups. But it actually came out in reverse. It's like, or they actually want this person, this angel person, they want this person to be in this Eight of Swords. They don't want them to, feel like they don't want this person to recognize that this has something to do with the past, or or something about this person's like I said, this person's work or whatever they've been putting a lot of time and energy to. And why the cards got to keep falling out on the floor? Yeah, the Justice card at the back of the deck split with the Devil. Like they definitely could have been manipulating something because they don't want somebody to receive, or they've been obsessing over not wanting somebody to receive some kind of justice. Yeah, look, you got the Three of Cups, Five of Cups. So it's like a group of people, like I said, that's the first card that came out in this reading. They want this person, this angel person, or however they feel like this person, this angel energy is, they want this person to be in regret. They want this person to be crying over spilled milk, because their whole agenda was, with this revenge energy, was, you know, to sacrifice this person in whatever way possible. Like you got the three energy coming out more than once. So this definitely have to do with at least three or more people wanting this person, this energy, to be in this Eight of Swords. Like I said, they don't understand the magnitude of what they did, feeding into this revenge energy, trying to cause this person to be in the Eight of Swords in some kind of way. Like I said, this definitely could have been being done a lot by text or phone or whatever, how it's been communicated. But all of this has been very overwhelming, or could have been very overwhelming for this angel energy, because it's like all these people coming at this person at once. Yeah, you got the nine of swords now. So it's like they definitely wanted this person bound, and like basically to the point where they feel like they've been defeated or near defeated. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person has been standing their ground, going through all of this and experiencing all of this with these group of people, about whatever this has to do with this global I want to say event, or this global energy. Because these, like I said, these people don't understand what they did. They just don't understand. Yeah, manipulating something, trying to manifest something. Clarify this Magician card. Clarify this magician card. This energy. I hate when I get out here and do these readings. I get all like tongue-tied and everything else. Yeah, you got the Five of Cups in reverse. Magician card. Clarify the Magician and the Five of Cups in reverse. You got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, they definitely was manipulating something, manifesting something And not really having no emotions and being in and out about whatever this is, like this player like energy, or like definitely manipulating this person. And I feel like that's the in and out energy, or the energy that the card was talking about, a little at a time. So that's definitely giving me the energy of like the Five of Cups in reverse with this Knight of Wands. Yeah, and then they was moving away to common waters, acting like, like they wasn't doing nothing, or these group of people, whoever these is, because like I said, it's definitely a group of 3 or more. Yeah. So the star just came out. They had some kind of wish fulfillment with this in and out energy. Yeah, the Emperor. Somebody was in authority, or somebody whoever this with this in and out energy, they definitely was in some kind of wish fulfillment. But not only that, they had some kind of authority, trying to lay something to rest. Like I said, trying to cause an ending. But they keeping their involvement hidden at the same time. They've been keeping their involvement hidden, trying to drain this person, or using these other people in this group to drain this person. Clarify the Star and the Emperor card. Okay, so you got the Death card coming out in reverse with the Temperance card. It's like this person was not in their, like I said, this person is not, or these group of people, these energies, they most definitely was not in their higher vibrational self. It's giving me the energy again of the Vampire, or the Avenger and the Vampire, because their purpose was to cause revenge. And they definitely been sneaky and lying, like deceptive about whatever this all is, or whatever they had to do with this, feeding into this to cause, things towards this Empress, because that's coming out in the upright. So that's clarifying the Angel card to me. But it's like these people was in these low vibrational energy with this Death card and the Temperance card. It's like the devil, basically. The Death card in reverse with the Temperance card, and then the Seven of Swords. They definitely was juggling something, or that's what they've been doing, juggling their involvement, working with all these group of people working together, juggling, keeping their involvement, whatever this sacrifice was, keeping it hidden, to not have this person be like prepared for whatever this revenge was, or definitely including the gossip too. Yeah, they definitely took a risk and a leap of faith to do so, working with these groups, because they felt like they was going to get some kind of justice out of what they were doing, not using their intuition, because that's coming out in reverse. Not using their high vibrational, yeah, because they wanted this person to be left out in the cold. They wanted this person to be like, basically drained to the point where they just don't want to exist no more, or they don't exist no more, or whatever they had to, whatever their work was, whatever they have, their fulfillment was, they wanted to be drained to the point where it's non-existent anymore. Yeah, these people had choices, options, but I feel like they chose the wrong choice or the wrong options, because they was willing to cause illusions with this Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. What else for this energy that's out here? Anything else on this pile of tarot cards? Anything else? Yeah, they definitely wanted to cause an ending. Wow, you got the Queen of Swords that came out first. And then you have the Four of Cups in reverse. So something with this Queen of Swords could be significant. This person definitely could be part of this group, or something with this Queen of Swords. Somebody was directing someone, or this Queen of Swords The Queen of Swords could have been part of this Emperor energy, or this Queen of Swords could have been this Emperor energy. They definitely was not in their head about this, about whatever this is, or being a part of these circles or friends or associations that was, you know, concealing this hidden agendas or these tendencies pertaining to this angel's energy of, you know, their ideas, their work, their service to others, you know, helping others with no expectations at a time like this. So that's like that energy of that is coming out more than one time too. Yeah, but something is turning. The wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. Something is, I feel like it's going to be, could be soon be exposed or something. Yeah. 3 of Wands. Or something that they was waiting on is like, it's, yeah, something, some kind of, it's like whatever they was trying to do to affect this person's foundation is slow. Like you got the Knight of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Whatever action they wanted to try to do to affect this person's foundation, their stability, like with this revenge energy, it's like it's been slow action. Because they definitely been waiting on this. Like they've been waiting for something to like drastically affect this angel energy. And that definitely can have to do, like I said, with the gossip. You know, these group of people being in like this vampire energy to like suck this person dry. Basically, that's giving me the energy of like the 9 of Swords. We already seen the 9 of Swords come out. Because it's like it was for their own personal, you know, victory. There go the 6 of Wands right there. That's crazy. Yeah. And it had to do with some kind of offer that these people partaked in that, you know, they was sending this in towards that angel energy, this divine person, or, you know, this angelic energy, with them being in their low vibrational self. Yeah, but something is going to be being exposed, or something's going to be being enlightened about with the Sun card. Let's use the Shadow Oracle deck. I don't use this often enough. Let's see what comes out of here. Let's get like 3 cards out of here. What 3 cards do we need to see from this deck to clarify this energy that's on the table about these group of circle of friends that was in this vampire energy, this low vibrational energy? Yeah, I said addiction. There go addiction again. They was addicted to doing something. It says, think about the emotions you are trying to cover up. Deal with those emotions, process, heal, and release them. So they're not releasing something that they've been very addicted about, or addictive about. 2 more cards to clarify this energy. 1 more card to clarify this energy. Oh, I don't want it. I'm going to take the bottom one. Okay, so this one, it says resentful. It says think loving thoughts for the person or yourself that you resent. It's restricting your emotional happiness. So they resented this person, this angel person, because this person could have been, this person because they had a lot of ideas, like about some kind of dreams or some kind of work that, you know, something pertaining to their dreams that had to do with work that they have put a lot of ideas and idealization into. They was resentful of this angel energy, also because, you know, this person, like it says, this is helping those in need with no expectations in return. You also got the card that says service to others. Like this angel was somebody who did service for others with no expectations, you know, in return. You know, mentally, this angel energy was doing stuff that was good for the world, but these people were resenting this person. Yeah, and these people were also superficial. It says, you care too much about your outward appearances. Start with your inner work, your value, your self-esteem, and your personality. Yeah, something about these people' personality. Yeah, greed too. I'm gonna take that. I feel like these person had a lot of greed. Something with greed is significant. It's crazy how all these cards just fill out like that. Yeah. Yep, these people were greedy or in this greed energy. It says you are too attached to things in an excessive way, which we already got addiction. It says nothing good comes out of it. So yeah, this person had a lot of greed for this revenge towards this angel energy. And that's the last card I'm going to take. It says shame. It says you are not flawed. You are so worthy of love and belonging. Forgive yourself for not giving yourself enough self-love. So whoever these energies is, they don't give you, I feel like they're not going to give themselves enough self-love anyway, because they in this like the devil with the temperance. Well, it's the devil in reverse with the temperance. So they're not going to give themselves a lot of self-love anyway, because of them being in this like vampiric energy, which is that, you know, that Avenger and that Vampire card that came out. Also them working together to, you know, bring revenge towards, you know, basically like one person. It's like a group against one. Yeah, these people are narrow-minded. That's at the bottom of the deck. It says you have a limited outlook on perspective and thoughts. It says, what makes you think your thoughts are solid gold? So these people think that their idea, their involvement, their secrets to what they was trying to do with this revenge, they feel like it's solid gold. Yeah, they could be in this like egocentric energy, or whoever that Queen of Swords energy. That could be, you know, that Emperor energy. They could be in like that egocentric energy, like they have a big ego about themselves, or about the greed to, you know, bring this revenge towards this person. But, you know, the first card that came out, it says, you know, association, your circle of friends. So, you know, and we already seen it out here like 3 times. So, yep. Let's see. Let's close this out with, I'm going to use the new deck because I don't feel like I use it enough. But like I said, like the title of the video, it says, do they understand the magnitude of what they did? Global, feeding into this. From the looks of this reading, no, they don't, because they had a lot of greed in them. They had a lot of resentful energy in them. They were very superficial. They was addicted to causing hurt and harm to another person, for like, I feel like for no real reason. It's just because it was like something that they felt, you know, it was right, because that card says solid gold, or them thinking something with solid gold. It's like they felt that it was right to do what they were doing. Let's see. Let's get a few cards to close this out for this reading tonight. You got Conjuring, Legacy. This could have something to do pertaining to this angel energy's legacy, that they wanted to. Yeah, you got Oshun, Justice. But there could be some justice coming in pertaining to this energy, this reading. Yeah, this definitely has something to do with this person's legacy. You got Loyalty. I'm going to read the bottom word because I cannot pronounce the... Well, it says Reina Rudu. It's spelled RANARUDU. And under that, it says loyalty. Yeah, like I said, I think I said it earlier. It's like they wasn't loyal, or something in the card said something about loyalty, I believe. But it's like they wasn't loyal to this energy. Got the back of the deck. It says unconditional love, blueprint. Like, yeah, they was definitely and causing chaos. They definitely was jealous of this energy for whatever reason. And like this person could definitely be somebody who showed unconditional love, whether they're male or female. And they were, you know, I'm getting envious of that. But, you know, I also got the card already out there that says resentful. So they was resentful of this person because this person could have been looked at also as some kind of blueprint, or they definitely showed a lot of unconditional love. And these people, like, they resented that. And that's why they was causing a lot of chaos. It says balance, chaos. I feel like that's what is going to be the justice. Is like something's going to be balanced out about this chaos, or whatever these people was doing or have been doing. Let's get one more. So that's, yeah, let's get one more. That's it. One card for this energy to close this out. All right, and we got nurture. Yeah, it's going to be balance brought in towards this nurture. Yeah, because these people is going to have an ego death. Okay, that's going to be the last card. But yeah, these people definitely going to have an ego death. And we heard something about the egocentric earlier. So it's like with these people being in this ego energy, they definitely going to have an ego death. I feel like that's most definitely giving me the energy of the Tower card. Because it's clearly a tower on this card. And like, you know, it looks like causing mayhem and chaos for this energy that they have been doing a little bit at a time for years. That's what I'm gonna say, years. All right, whether this is pertaining to a male or a female. All right, especially when not even getting to know this person, not even trying to come to this person to come into this person to talk to them in like an adult way. So I just feel like a lot of people in this group of these organizations, these large institutions, they having a lot. I feel like it's ego deaths all over the board, or all over in this energy. And that's probably also why this card, the transformation card, came out. Because it's like these people, they're not really in compliance. Something about compliance, whether this had to do with this angel energy or with these group or these organizations or these large institutions, or all of it, you know. But somebody is not in compliance, so that's why there's some kind of ego death. These people are going through, or some people are, I'm not gonna say all of these people in this group, but some of them could be going through transformations that's gonna be for their betterment, and some for not for their betterment. All right, so yeah, this is gonna be the end of this reading and this video. All right, so if you want to like the video, you can. If you want to watch any other videos or this video, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna continue to upload videos on this channel at my time discretion when I feel the need or the want to. If you don't want to watch videos or like the videos, you're more than welcome to stay off my channel and go to another channel. And yeah, I'll see you later, and I'll see you in the next video.